Hey, I see you. I see the weight you're carrying, the questions spinning in your head, the ache in your chest that just won't ease up. Heartbreak feels like being caught in a storm with no shelter in sight. Everything you thought you knew about love, trust, and even yourself, shattered. And right now, you're probably wondering if it ever gets better. But what if I told you this moment, this crushing pain, could be the turning point that shapes you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient than you ever imagined? Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll not only understand your heartbreak, you'll see how it can be the start of something incredible. Let's face it together. One step, one breath, one revelation at a time. Number 1. You're not alone, even if it feels like you are. Heartbreak isolates you, doesn't it? You feel like no one else could possibly understand your pain. But let me tell you something important. You're not alone in this. You see, even the most successful people, those we look up to, have been in your shoes. Oprah Winfrey has shared how the end of her long-term relationship made her feel utterly lost. Elon Musk, despite his success, has gone through emotional turmoil after relationships fell apart. It may feel like you're isolated in your struggle, but heartache is universal. And here's something that might surprise you. Studies, such as one from Psychological Science, 2011, have shown that emotional pain actually activates the same regions of the brain that physical pain does. This means that what you're feeling right now is scientifically real, it's valid, and above all, you're not crazy for feeling the way you do. This is proof that you're human. You're allowed to feel everything you're feeling, and you are not alone in it. There's a whole world of people who have walked through this and come out the other side stronger than ever. Number 2, your pain is proof of your capacity to love. Heartbreak hurts, there's no denying it. But let's take a moment to flip that perspective. Have you ever considered that the depth of your pain is a reflection of the depth of your love? Think about it. If you didn't care so deeply, it wouldn't hurt so much. That ache in your chest, it's proof that you gave something precious to someone else. C.S. Lewis once said, "To love at all is to be vulnerable." Loving someone is like handing them the most delicate part of your soul and trusting they will keep it safe. Yes, vulnerability makes you open to heartbreak, but it's also what makes life meaningful. Here's the beauty in this. With every heartbreak, you learn, you grow, you understand more about what you need, what you deserve, and how to love in a way that honors yourself. Heartbreak isn't the end of love. It's part of the journey that makes the love you'll feel in the future even richer. Number 3. Acceptance, the turning point for healing. When heartbreak hits, we often get stuck in a loop of what ifs. What if I had tried harder? What if I had said something differently? We replay moments in our minds like a movie we wish we could rewrite. But here's the truth. No amount of overthinking can change the past. Fighting against reality doesn't erase the pain, it keeps you stuck in it. Viktor Frankl, a man who endured unimaginable suffering during the Holocaust, wrote about the power of acceptance. He said that finding meaning in our suffering is what sets us free. So what does acceptance look like for you? It's not about saying, "I'm okay with what happened." It's about saying, "This happened and I will grow from it." Acceptance doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop resisting the truth. And the moment you embrace it, you'll find that healing begins, not in leaps, but in small, steady steps forward. Number 4. Your brain is wired to heal. Let's talk about something extraordinary. Your brain. Right now, in this moment of heartbreak, your mind is already working behind the scenes to help you heal. You might not feel it yet, but there's science on your side. Our brains are equipped with an incredible ability called neuroplasticity. This means your brain is constantly rewiring itself, adapting to new realities, even the reality of life after heartbreak. Every small act of self-care you take, whether it's journaling your thoughts, reaching out to a friend, or even trying something new, is like giving your brain a gentle nudge toward recovery. Think of it like this. A broken bone doesn't heal overnight, but every day it gets a little stronger. Your heart is no different. Even on the days when it feels like nothing is changing, your brain is quietly doing the work of repair, helping you grow through the pain. Number 5. Growth happens in the darkest moments. Let's pause for a second and reflect on something profound. Some of the darkest moments of our lives, when we're lost in the storm of heartbreak, are the moments that lead to the most powerful growth. It's counterintuitive, isn't it? But think of it like this. A seed must be buried in the dark, deep soil before it can sprout and grow into something beautiful. Heartbreak forces you to ask the hardest questions. Who am I now? What do I really want in life? What matters to me beyond this relationship? You're being challenged to rediscover yourself, to rise like a phoenix from the ashes of what was and transform into someone stronger. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, one of the most successful authors of all time. She wrote Harry Potter after losing her mother, battling depression and facing countless rejections. Yet it was in those dark times, struggling with loss and uncertainty, that she unearthed her creativity, resilience, and passion. Her pain birthed her greatest success. Number 6. Stop searching for closure outside. Find it within. Have you ever caught yourself wondering, why did they leave? What did I do wrong? Maybe you've spent endless nights chasing answers, searching for closure outside yourself. But here's the hard truth. Closure will never come from them. It can only come from you. It's easy to feel like you need a final conversation, an explanation, or an apology to feel at peace. But as Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, wisely said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The truth is, no one else can give you the closure you seek. It's something you must give to yourself. You don't need answers to every question. What you need is peace within, and that's something only you can choose to cultivate. When you stop seeking validation from others, you unlock an immense well of inner strength. The power to heal, to move forward, and to embrace the future is yours to claim. Number 7. Self-love isn't a buzzword, it's a lifeline. Let's talk about something that's often misunderstood. Self-love. It's not a trend or a catchy phrase. It's the lifeline you need to heal and rebuild after heartbreak. You've given so much love to others, haven't you? Now it's time to turn that love inward. Right now, take a deep breath. Think about the way you've cared for others and ask yourself, why haven't I shown that same compassion to myself? Self-love isn't just about bubble baths and self-care routines. It's about choosing to treat yourself with the same kindness, patience, and care that you would offer a loved one. It's about looking at yourself with the same tenderness and understanding you give to others. If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? It's more than just a fun quote. It's a truth that will guide you through this journey of healing. You are worthy of the same love you so freely give. Nurture that love. Feed it. With every act of self-compassion, you build yourself back stronger. Healing doesn't just happen in a physical sense. It happens in your heart, in the way you treat and regard yourself. The more you practice self-love, the more resilient and whole you will become. Heartbreak feels like the end, but it's really the beginning of something new. Every tear, every tough moment is a step toward becoming stronger, wiser, and more in tune with yourself. You've already survived your hardest days. This is just another chapter. And the best part, the story isn't over. Your heart will heal, your happiness will return, and your future holds so much more than you can imagine right now. So keep going. You're not alone, and you've got everything it takes to get through this. The best is yet to come.